Hi, I'm Victoria Arthur, and this is English 258, the Literature of Western Civilization. I want to welcome you to this class and let you know that we will be reading important texts from the last 300 years. We're starting with the Enlightenment in the 1700s and continuing on to the 20th century. This is an incredibly vast time period, and so I want to let you know we're going to be really selectively cherry-picking texts that I think are particularly significant to us still in our current world. So we can discuss that as we go along. I primarily want to let you know that I recognize that students bring preconceived notions to these kinds of classes. First of all, this is an online class, and sometimes people expect online classes to be easier, maybe even not require as much effort as their face-to-face versions. This is also a general education class, and so some of you might not be particularly excited about being here, and I can understand that, right? There's a level of you're being forced to take a humanities class, and this seemed like the one that would work for you. Also, this is a literature class, and a lot of people are intimidated by the classics and figure that they're going to be hard to understand, and sometimes they are. Let's start with the first issue of the online class. You need to know that my attitude about teaching is that I am an active, student-centered teacher. And that what that means is that I don't think that students are empty receptacles that I can just pour the knowledge from my brain like water into your empty cups that are your brain. What I believe is that as a teacher, it's my job to create the atmosphere and the opportunities for people to learn, but they have to be active in creating knowledge for themselves. So I'm expecting a significant amount of effort and energy and time from you. The ways that you'll experience that are this class is going to require you to get online multiple times a week. You can't just pop on once on the weekend, make a sentence or two comment, and pop off. That's just not going to cut it. We are going to have in-depth, ongoing, online threaded discussions in which you will be expected to participate multiple times per week. You can't have a conversation unless people are conversing, and you can't all just yell at the same time on Saturday morning when you have a chance to get to this class. So budget accordingly. Another important aspect is that you, the students of this course, are going to be developing a significant amount of the course content. Of course, our source texts, which we will be reading from the Norton Anthology, require a significant amount of contextual understanding. And you will be providing that context for your classmates. Everybody's responsible for creating a context-oriented presentation. General education. I do believe these texts and this class can be useful to any and every student. I am interested, my goal with this class is to help you discover your relationship with these texts, with this information, with your own culture. And as a literature class, what can I say? Going to be a lot of reading, and a lot of writing. So budget your time and prepare for it. But I don't think it has to be like slogging through cement. I hope that you discover that some of these texts make you laugh out loud. Some of them make you smack your head in recognition. These have lasted because they have touched people continuously since they were written. And I think that includes us in our modern day. And so I hope you at least are open to seeing if that can happen for you too. Okay, so let's get started. Enough yakking, huh? For this first week, you need to go to the syllabus, read it, review it. Everything that happens after this week is based on the assumption that you know all of the information that I've taken the time to provide in the syllabus. So read it, and you'll know a lot about how things are going to work and where I'm coming from. If you have any questions, right, we can deal with them immediately. We have a blog called Who's Who. That is where I want for each of us to post a picture of anything, ourselves, our family, our pets, our avatar, whatever you want, and provide a quick introduction to help us know who you are. So one of the challenges of online classes is a sense of isolation and almost a sense of anonymity. So let's use that to try to get to know each other and put names with faces. You also have some reading for week 1. We're going to start out with the Enlightenment, and so you can click on the Enlightenment under course units on the left and do the reading, which is just an introduction to the Enlightenment in the Norton Anthology. All right, I'm really looking forward to a fun, interesting, challenging, engaging semester, and I'm looking forward to getting to know each of you. So once again, welcome to English 258, and let's get started. Thanks.